Cool. Yeah, I want to be in the army too, bro. Yo, can you go with me too, bro? I want to do that too. Come on. Take shot. Attention! Do not touch the Queen's Guard. English or Spanish? What the f? That was cool. Yeah, I want to be in the army too, bro. Yo, can you go with me too, bro? I want to do that too. Come on. Attention!
Wait, come here na! Guys! Come here na dito!
This biker was cruising, having fun, when suddenly he spotted his old high school and wanted to surprise his former classmates. So he had the ingenious idea to try riding his bike inside of the school. That's when a random student opened the door for him, but he didn't know it would become the worst mistake of his life. But he didn't realize someone was filming him. And when his friend opened the door for the biker, he was still clueless about being filmed. That's when, the next day, he appeared on the news channel. This biker was cruising, having fun, when suddenly...
I really have the world's nicest sister.
Ketchup.
Sure, coming right up. Here you go. Happy Father's Day.
More butter.
Coming right up. Here you go.
Creamer.
Absolutely. Anything else?
No.
This man thought he humbled the waitress, but a second later, everything changed.
Was there a problem with your service? Because a tip of 15% or more is standard.
You were slow. Thanks.
Slow? Is it that I was slow, or is it that your bloated metabolism can't handle a 5-minute...
Oh, hey, enough.
No, tip!
I want to talk to your manager. You're talking to him. What do you plan to do about this?
Respectfully, if you can't afford to tip, you can't afford to eat here.
Seriously? You're siding with this little...
First, you apologize to my waitress, then you walk away and you never walk down the street again. You got it?
Yes, sir. Sorry. Ketchup.
Sure, coming right up. Here you go. Happy Father's Day.
More butter.
Coming right up. Here you go.
Creamer.
What's a rule you like to break?
Oh no, no, my mom's right here. No.
Guys, come here.
Hurts. You know what really hurts? Huh? Just shoot me. Just shoot me. Just shoot me. Just shoot me.
No, I'm gonna die. I don't
No, no, no.
my first.
No, look, see? Just shoot me.
Okay. It's that egg.
It's okay.
Yippee! Nobody stabs on her body. It's disrespectful. Huh?
Oh, bakit?
Her tummy.
Why does
Oh,
something like that
here.
look like you just got hit by a truck going 90
Tummy
miles
is
per
hurt,
hour?
Oh,
bakit?
now it's gonna
One second you're
help
walking
you.
peacefully, and the next you're questioning every life decision.
Don't
you
go
make.
outside,
There's
just
always the
just
corner of the
sit
bed
there.
or
her
the
stomach-
Sit.
furniture hiding
No, her
under it.
stomach
And the
hurts.
pain doesn't
Her
just
stomach
hurt.
just
It
hurts.
radiates
Just
through
just
the
rest
nerves.
first. You rest
You start
there.
limping around like
So
you
that
know
it
what.
will hurt, not hurt.
Yeah,
Okay?
because you didn't eat.
These 3D wallpapers look
If
insane.
you didn't
and the
eat, it will hurt.
Like I said, you're not gonna hit me though. You're not gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. Please. Call my daddy right now. I'm calling my daddy right now. Nope. Hello? Like I said, you're not gonna hit me though. You're not gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though. You ain't gonna hit me though.
Oh my God.
I'm calling my daddy right now.
What did you steal?
We stole some medicine that Armand needed.
And you got arrested?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been sick?
It's about a month. I'm chills, fever. It's not clearing up.
Are you employed now?
Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I lost my job. Therefore, my insurance went with it. I gave them a few dollars, whatever I had left.
How much money did you guys have?
We were just a couple bucks short. We had $75 and it cost
You
us
stay there. You stay there. Don't go there.
Give them
Okay?
mercy. They were just looking out for their mom.
You do understand that there are consequences for your actions. When you do bad stuff, you have to pay the price.
Please, Your Honor, they don't deserve this. They were looking out for me. I promise they're not bad kids. Just please give them a chance.
Unfortunately, I feel that these children have to learn a lesson. Do these children have hot meals waiting for them when they get home?
Not every night.
I am going to send these children to community service at the food bank, and I'm pretty
stay
sure
here?
that they can
You want to
give
sleep
some
with
things
us?
to help your family during this time of need.
You stay here, huh? Because your stomach aches,
We
right?
stole some medicine that Armand needed.
And you got arrested?
Yes, sir.
How long have you been sick?
It's about a month. I'm chills, fever. It's not clearing up.
Are you employed now?
Unfortunately, a few weeks ago, I lost my job. Therefore, my insurance went with it. I gave them a few dollars, whatever I had left.
How much money did you guys have?
This kid pranked his dad by pushing his chair.
Yeah?
He didn't fall on the ground. Just
happened?
wait until you see how the dad gets his revenge.
Let me see this. This is his birthday.
This kid pranked his dad by pushing his chair, making him fall.
I can't speak English, but I was wondering, where's the classroom at?
Right there.
Hold on, let me get my translators.
Your what?
He said it's literally right over there.
I got my dad from daughter. That's all I got.
Oi, oi, oi. Nani, he said it's right over there.
Oh, it's right there? Dude, that's all you had to tell me.
I thought you understood English.
I can't speak English, but
You
I was
know.
wondering, where's the classroom
You
at?
stay here, okay?
Could you leave so I can get dressed?
Okay, babe, can you get up real quick? I'm gonna change.
Could you leave the room so I could get dressed? Thank you.
Please don't change. What do you mean, get out?
No, get out. I'm gonna change my shirt. I want some privacy.
Privacy?
Go!
Honey, I'm very familiar with all of this.
Oh, baby,
I saw all of that about 10 minutes ago.
No, stop! I still want to change. Can you go?
Okay, fine.
What are you doing? Oh my god! You're just gonna sit there?
I'm ready for the show. I'm here for the show, honey.
Did you not? Did you hear what I asked?
Yeah. You want me to leave?
You don't think that's weird?
I figured you could have just closed the door, but.
When this kitten's mother died, she cried for 3 days beside her, refusing to leave her side. Even when she left briefly to drink rainwater, her eyes never left her mother's body. However, the mama cat's body began to decompose and rescue was imminent. The kitten hid as humans approached. They gently took the mother and placed her scent on a blanket, hoping to lure the kitten back. When she returned, she sat there in anxiety because she could not find her mother. But then, she stepped into the cage and the rescue was complete. And this was the last time she saw her mother. When this kitten's mother died, she cried for 3 days beside her, refusing to leave her side. Even
when this dad came home from work, he saw a trap that his kids had set up to prank him. But since it didn't work, his wife asked him to close the door and come in again after a moment. And what he did next was incredible. When she told him that the kids wanted to pull a prank on him, she called out to them saying, the kids rushed to their hiding spots and waited for the dad to walk in. But first, like and subscribe if you love this kitten. If you don't like and subscribe, that means you hate kittens. Comment a heart if cats are...
Hey, look. A mustache.
Babe, you're not 10 years old. Can you stop? That is so cringy.
A girl comes screaming and rushing into her neighbor's house. And right behind her, a man barges in. The homeowner immediately yells at the man. Amid the chaos, his son picks up the phone his dad intentionally dropped and follows the girl. Turns out, the girl is Jalen, the neighbor's daughter, and that man chasing her was her mother's boyfriend. When Jalen first came to the neighbor's house, she had a black eye and seemed like she was running for her life. Once the homeowner realized what was happening, he immediately called the police for her and stood his ground to protect her. Jalen was thankfully sent to her other relatives afterwards and is now safe. A girl comes screaming.
Hello? Yeah? I just wanted to say Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and I love you so much. Did she just hang up the phone on me, bro? Mom. Alright, okay, alright. Okay. Yo, Mom, I'm not gonna tell you, bro. I'm not gonna tell you. Come here, Mom. Mom, come here. You got me. Hey, honey, change. Congratulations. Hey, honey, change. Alright. What? Congratulations.
Indeed, I am so thankful to have a father like that. My father was a piece of shit his whole life, and continues to be so. I love you, Papa Steve.
I love you, Dad. You're my inspiration. Thanks, man.
How are you? Oh, no. Right, let's do it.
Come on.
Good luck. What's she gonna do? I need it. First, I discovered a creepy guy hiding inside a gymnastics mat, spying on girls practicing gymnastics. I'm a gymnastics coach. I discovered this terrible thing. I walked over to the gymnastics mat, and the man fearfully pulled his head back inside. I zipped up the mat. The man felt relieved, thinking he had dodged a bullet. I organized the girls to practice vault exercises. When the man heard this, he was terrified. He reached out trying to pull the zipper, but it wouldn't budge no matter how hard he tried. The girls set up the springboard. The first girl took a deep breath. She jumped onto the gymnastics mat. The man was absolutely terrified. The girl couldn't keep his balance. I decided to demonstrate myself. I got into position, took my approach run, and launched into the jump. I broke the man's ribs. I flashed a satisfied smile. The girls lined up, ready to take turns. The man desperately tried to escape. One by one, the girls jumped up. The man ended up with fractures all over his body.
If you hit all 3 cups with just one shot, you'll win $10. A lot of people think it must be easy, but the biggest problem is that the short distance to the cups makes it almost impossible to win. Some people tried throwing the ball high, but it didn't work. Others kicked it as hard as they could, but it still failed. Some couldn't even hit a single one. But just when nothing seemed to work, this young man aimed at the top of the cups and he pulled it off perfectly. If you hit all 3 cups with just one shot, you'll win $10.
I think my boyfriend forgot I went to the gym.
Baby?
Where are you?
I'm coming home. I'm not far away. On the way.
Did you forget something?
Oh, I got everything. I just got the groceries. I bought milk, I got bananas, and I bought your munchies. I'll see you soon. Okay?
Do you remember I went to gym with you?
Voting buses.
No.
Mom, it's about now. Let's talk.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
I'm on my way. Wait for me.
Yeah.
Baby, I'm sorry. Baby, I'm sorry.
I think my boyfriend forgot I went to the gym with him. I can make you say pizza. So you don't believe me. I will prove it. First stare at this image for 3 seconds and think of pizza. Like while saying pizza. Subscribe while saying pizza.
You done.
Don't be scared. I just want to play a game with you.
Hoy, ang bata ka yun sa, MJ. Hoy, bata, hangin mo.
Aiden. Can I play Roblox again? You don't have room for one more?
Hoy, ang bata, MJ. Hoy, ayun.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Oh, I'm gonna go to the store. Do you want anything? Aiden.
This girl stopped at a red light and saw the guy next to her pull out a cloth and start wiping his helmet visor. She wanted that too, but instead of asking, she gave him a little sign, acting like she wanted hers clean too. And guess what? He totally got it. Handed her the cloth, and she happily wiped her visor, smiling all the way. But wait, at the next red light, they met again. And the guy offered her the cloth without a word. But the funniest part? At the third red light, he didn't ask, didn't wait. Just went ahead and wiped her helmet like it was his job. This girl stopped at a red light and saw the guy next to her pull out a cloth and start wiping his helmet visor. She wanted that too, but instead of asking, she gave him a little sign, acting like she wanted hers clean too. And guess what? He totally got it. Handed her the cloth, and she happily wiped her visor, smiling all the way. But wait, at the next red light, they met again. And the guy offered her the cloth without a word.
This baby meets her dad's twin brother, and her reaction will make you die of laughter. Like and subscribe if you agree. Watch this.
I'm your real dad. I'm
dad's twin brother, and her reaction will make you die of laughter. Like and subscribe if you agree. Watch this.
He's complaining about his crush without knowing she's behind them.
我在那里啊，我心里知道。
He warned his friends.
你真别羡慕，到你这儿就知道了。天天给你买奶茶、买零食，我想吃嘛，我就有点受不了。
They wanted to see their crack history.
你都不用看聊天记录，我就说2句话就够你用，你就坏一点，坏一点，就晾着他，晾着他。给你发消息，我看见我就是不买。
She suddenly messaged him.
赶紧不误会嘛，进阶一下。不是我在哪跟你什么关系？我操！
He's pretending not to be there.
是啊。
When he actually told her his location.
我问你，你是不是当天我当初换起来了？我啊，奶茶吗？啊，不然呢？开玩笑，人家在你面前你敢说吗你？
He nearly spotted her right behind him. Now he's fearing for his life. He's complaining about his crush without knowing she's behind them.
Excuse me, ma'am? Can you make sure nobody takes this? Yeah, Alright, well, I'm so hungry. Yo, what are you talking about? Yo! Why did you stop that? No! No! Come back! Stop! No! Excuse me, ma'am? Can you make sure nobody takes this? Yeah, Alright, well, I'm so...
This team had their game delayed because of heavy rain, so this guy came up with a way to intimidate their opponents by balancing various objects on his head. But you won't believe the last one. Firstly, he tried cap and baseball helmet. Then he tried it with folding and unfolded chair. But this thing made his opponent
Wait! Close the door! See ya, close the door! Close the door! No one people outside!
This team had their game delayed
Mark,
because of
can I
heavy
have a
rain, so this guy
freebie?
came up with a way to
Mark,
intimidate their
Mark, can I have a
Her
freebie?
boyfriend was being mean, so I did this to him.
Are you a taxi, please?
Yeah.
No way! You...
I found that when we started as my girlfriend.
What did you say to Mark?
See ya!
You gotta do something.
Close the door! Somebody will close the door, MJ, Jane! Close the door, someone will come inside!
The bag for $50.
Close the door!
Wait.
You did close the door?
Here you go.
Right. So I can pretend I got your number.
This is my number. Okay. Give me a kiss. I'll give you $20. $25. Give me a kiss right now. No, Oh, how do you do it, bro? Get a girlfriend and do it, bro. Baby, let's go. Come.
Close the door! I said close the door!
My girlfriend.
Close the door first!
I gotta do something.
Bro. Yeah?
Hey, Mark, I'm waiting to you.
Should call. Yeah, pretty on. You think I can get on? Bullshit, bro. I don't think you can, bro. The bag for $50. Sure, why not? Watch me. Baby.
Hey, Mark, can I get
Not air! Just
Right.
not air!
So I can pretend I got your number.
This is my number.
Find out why. Nothing moves you like
I'm
Nasta.
not even making fun of you, Zia. Not even your
Find
unfair.
out why. Nothing moves you like Nasta.
Yeah, you too.
Hey guys.
We're literally making fun of us.
When this biker was chilling with his pet raccoon in the park, he got approached by a group of cops, and you won't believe what happened.
In your game. This baby is passed by pink cake. He approaches the kind lady.
This acrobatic coach was trying so hard to keep it together, but you can tell his patience was being tested. The students were supposed to land a simple backflip, but one spun the wrong way, another landed flat like a pancake, and one just flopped midair with zero effort. You'd think he'd get angry, but his face says it all. Somewhere between frustration and pure disbelief. It's like watching a comedy show disguised as a training session. This acrobatic coach was trying so hard to keep it together, but you can tell his patience was being tested. The students were supposed to land a simple backflip, but one spun the wrong way.
She decided to start army training at a military camp, and for once, her short height was an advantage. But for the taller recruits, it was a curse. When cave training began, everyone rushed toward the small cave entrance, and just like that, they all got stuck. Things got worse when the commander called one soldier. As he tried to squeeze out, his clothes vanished thanks to the tight space. Finally, they sat down to rest. But peace didn't last long. Someone launched a biological weapon. The entire squad was under attack. In the end, the commander gave her a mission: rescue a grandma trapped inside the cave. She went in, searched everywhere, and finally, she found something. She decided to start army training at a military camp, and for once, her short height was an advantage. But for the taller recruits, it was a curse. When cave training began, everyone rushed toward the small cave entrance. And just like that, they all got stuck. Things got worse when the commander called one soldier. As he tried to squeeze out his... She decided to start army training at a...
The guy was all purple.
She went to a restaurant for her birthday party, only to get staff behavior straight out of a nightmare. The waitress... She went to a restaurant for her birthday party, only to get staff behavior straight out of a nightmare. The waitress was so rude. She sat down like she owned the party and started taking the order half asleep. She woke the waitress up and still ended up apologizing like she worked. She went to a water park, only to get stuck in the slide with two random guys. And as a bonus...
What's on your mind, Dion?
She went to dance training, only to embarrass herself in front of her teammates. When the trainer demonstrated... She got a modeling job at a car...
She got a what?
She started playing basketball, only to embarrass... She went to get a fresh...
How much she got?
My trainer calls this
She got a job as a gymnastics trainer, but during a handstand demo, she joined the circus, only to make everyone's life 10 times harder. When she tried the couple rope dance with a mannequin, she somehow disassembled it midair. Later, the trainer demonstrated the top spinning dance technique, but she got dizzy and started vomiting on the floor. When it was time to try the cloth spinning trick, she got rolled up in the fabric like a human burrito. She even managed to get hit multiple times by the whip while the master was just demonstrating how to use it. Finally, when she attempted a wheelie, her goggles shattered on the spot. She joined the circus, only to make everyone's life 10 times harder. She went out in the freezing cold, only for her beauty face mask to turn into an icy sheet of doom. Even her clothes were frozen stiff, tough as iron. So, she started a clothes fight with her friend, using frozen pants as weapons. Next thing you know, the jacket she was wearing froze stiff too, but somehow she managed to break free. Later, she decided to use her socks as vegetable cutting knives. While stepping outside, she froze mid-walk, turning into a full-on ice sculpture. And when her friend tried to help, she accidentally broke her hand. She went out in the freezing cold, only for her beauty face mask to turn into an icy sheet of doom. She started martial arts training, only to end up beating her trainer on day one. She went to a training center, but the baby immediately peed on her face. Somehow, it looked like she had just stepped out of the shower. When she tried to give him a massage, she somehow transformed him into an alien. Next, she attempted to wash a customer's hair, only to accidentally detach the mannequin's head. While trying to fix it, she ended up playing volleyball with the mannequin's head across the room. Frustrated, the trainer grabbed the mannequin from her, only to make an even bigger mess in front of all the students. Finally, she gave skateboarding a shot and ended up tearing a guy's t-shirt. She went to a training center, but the baby immediately peed on her face. She went to a zero-gravity hotel, only to get stuck in the entrance gate. Surprisingly, it had everything a human could need, a bed and a toilet. Somehow, the bed even had anti-gravity mode, so 2 people could sleep there, one up and one down. When she tried checking her phone, it was bent like a boomerang. Even her shoes couldn't survive the trip. They bent too. Then she dared to try the anti-gravity toilet, and did something so bad, she had to seal off the entire entrance so no one could enter. Later, the cleaner showed up, only to accidentally roll the whole room out onto the street. He went to a zero-gravity hotel, only to get stuck in the entrance gate. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs.
Help me.
Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emoji instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy and nauseous. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs. Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emote instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy and nauseous. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs.
Help me.
Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emote instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy and nauseous. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs.
Help me.
Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emote instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy and nauseous. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs.
Help me.
Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emote instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the instructor in the face. When she tried the sitting pose, she somehow paralyzed her own legs.
Help me.
Then came the swan step, but she ended up doing the poop and pants emote instead. During the couple pose demo, she somehow turned her partner into a human gun barrel. Then came the easiest spin around step, and she immediately got dizzy and nauseous. Finally, one of the instructors had enough and took revenge. She started belly dancing, only to end up farting right on the instructor's face. Surprisingly, she was doing the stretching part just fine until she accidentally roundhouse kicked the... She invited her friend to her new house, but it had no walls. Only some old 90s furniture lying around. Surprisingly, that you could only see when the window was closed. Later, she found her dog wearing the pants that had mysteriously gone missing a month ago. When she tried cooking for her friend, the dining table collapsed in one hit. At least she could enjoy her coffee under the open sky, until a random grandpa accidentally hit her with his scooter. On the bright side, she had an unlimited water supply, powered by her mouth. When she finally tried to sleep, the bed broke. She invited her friend to her new house. Mr. Crispy... She was heading to her hometown, but her clothes were frozen stiff. While looking for another outfit, she found her dog casually wearing her $1,000 jacket. Surprisingly, she could even do tricks with her frozen pants thanks to the cold. She tried removing ice from her clothes, but ended up breaking her finger in the process. Even her toy pee fountain turned into an ice sculpture, no longer had its charm. Turns out she had a secret talent for playing drums with frozen socks. 10 steps away from setting a world record. With no options left, she went to sleep, only to find her blanket was frozen stiff. She was heading to her hometown, but her clothes were frozen stiff. While looking for she went to the water park, only to transform into a frog. Later, she realized the green color was actually coming from her swimming cap, but it was too late. She had already turned into a watermelon and her friend into a strawberry. She couldn't even book a cab to go home because her phone no longer recognized her Face ID. Embarrassed, she went straight to the seller, only to discover there were more people who got scammed just like them. When they finally found the seller, they politely asked for an exchange, one insult away from throwing hands. Finally, she wore the new hat, but turns out she got scammed twice. She went to the water park, only to transform. She got hired at the massage parlor, but this time she just started surfing with a customer. She even grabbed the customer's hair with her leg, turning the poor lady into a horse and riding her across the room. To seal the deal, she sat right on her head. While massaging another customer, she casually pushed him face first onto the table, then immediately consoled him like nothing happened. Then came her favorite, treadmill massage. But this time, she tried massaging 2 people at once, and both instantly regretted every life choice. Next, she carefully placed suction cups on a customer until they got completely stuck. And finally, she slipped and launched boiling oil onto everyone's face. She got hired at the massage. She got a job at a dog care center, but couldn't handle even one of them. While trying to feed the dogs, one of them even attempted to eat her hands. At night, she tried to sleep, only for one to sit right on her face. Later, while cleaning the floor, it somehow turned into a dance battle. During a bathroom trip, they dragged her into the toilet too. She couldn't even escape. As she was eating, one of them casually took a bite from her food like it paid for it. She took one for a haircut, but the groomer turned it into a minefield. Finally, she tried to clean one of them, but somehow she ended up being the dirty one. She got a job at a dog care.
640.
She wanted a cute haircut for her date, but the hairstylist transformed her hair into a rocket. Tried hiding it with a hat, only to end up looking like a bird's nest. Somehow, she started to look taller, thanks to the new hairstyle. But when she measured her height, she was still the same tiny potato.
Useless, I told you.
Soon, her hair got so stiff that she started using it as a phone holder. With no other choice, she showed up to the date. But her date straight up refused to recognize her.
Who are you?
Then her mom called, and she picked up the phone from her hair. Finally, she tried to give a goodbye hug, but her hair turned into a wall between her and the poor guy. She wanted a cute haircut. She went to the beach looking for something rare, but ended up stepping on someone's face buried under the sand. Next, she discovered a shiny pearl shell, only to open it and find a purse shaped like a pearl shell. Then she spotted something moving beneath the surface. She dug it up and found a guy's leg.
What are you doing?
When she finally caught a fish, it turned out to be a fish-shaped pamphlet. And just when she thought she found something truly rare, she tried to pull it out, but it tore off instantly. Turns out, it was just the underwear of the same guy buried in the sand. She went to the beach looking for something rare. She visited her hometown, only to realize she was weirdly famous there. Even the local basketball stadium had her face as their ambassador. Next thing you know, the watermelon shop had a giant poster of her.
Thank you for being here.
And somehow, the construction site used her as a safety poster. Later, she reached her grandpa's store, only to find more pictures of her than the whole village combined. Her face was everywhere in the store, even on their t-shirts, and somehow she found a Minecraft-style sculpture of her face. Finally, she found out that her grandpa had organized a sale at the store to She stepped outside on a snowy day, but her hair instantly froze. Next thing you know, she tried twisting it back into shape, only to make it worse. Later, she found out her pet fish was frozen too. She looked at it respectfully and said a final goodbye. Even her new mirror came with a wavy filter, thanks to the freezing cold. While doing skincare, she realized her face mask was frozen too, but instead of tossing it, she somehow turned it into a giant tortilla. By the end of the day, she went to pick up her dry clothes, only to find out they were all frozen stiff. And finally, she tried eating ice cream, but her lips froze. She stepped outside on and met her. She went to a cosplay event as the Hulk, but the manager didn't let her in, saying it was only for Hulk cosplayers, not alien-looking ones.
Are you fucking blind?
Somehow, she still managed to get in, but while eating her food, she immediately ran to the toilet. And guess what? The manager nearly passed out after seeing what she had to offer. Then, some guy mistook her for his girlfriend, which made his actual girlfriend furious. Next thing you know, she got dragged into their fight too. At that point, she left the event. In the car, she tried transforming into the Hulk again, but only managed to turn her armpits green. She went to a cosplay event as the Hulk, but the manager didn't let her in. She visited a house that was triangle-shaped. Even the owner's face was a triangle. The window fit the oddly shaped room perfectly, except it was completely useless.
You're completely useless.
Surprisingly, the toilet looked normal, but she couldn't use it thanks to the cursed geometry. When she tried watching a movie, the characters' faces slowly turned triangle too. While using the wash basin, her friend got randomly attacked by the water. Somehow, she even ended up buying a dog, whose face was triangle too, and by the end of the day, her own face had turned into a triangle. He visited a house that was... She got a job at a massage center, but the customer just farted on her face. Then, instead of gently walking on a client's back, she ran across it like a treadmill. The poor guy left with more back pain than he came in with. Next came the suction cups. She tried placing one on a customer's face, but it latched onto his lips. By now, no one wanted a massage from her, so she convinced her best friend to be her guinea pig. But the moment she started, her friend's face went from calm and relaxed to instant regret. And somehow, she ended up stepping on her friend's head. She got a job at a massage center, but she hired 6 bodyguards for a fan meetup, but not a single fan showed up. Just as she was about to leave, a woman came toward her, not for a selfie, but to grab the pamphlets, and use them as emergency toilet paper. Later, she went out to eat, but the bodyguards were so alert, no one could even breathe near her. When 2 fans finally recognized her, the bodyguards instantly picked her up for safety. She couldn't even meet the only 2 people who showed up. They carried her into the restaurant like a VIP, and she even ordered food while still hovering midair.
Hey, Meadow?
She went to a haunted theater, only to end up scaring the ghosts instead. While she was watching the movie, a giant hand appeared on the screen, but it was just a ghost blocking the projector. So she stood up and scolded him. When a ghost came to scare her, the chair started giving him a full-on spa treatment, so she got jealous and switched hers on too. Later, while she dozed off mid-movie, a ghost came to scare her, but she sat on him. At this point, all the ghosts in the theater gathered to haunt her, but she thought they were her fans and started giving them a full motivational speech. Finally, she did get scared by a ghost, but it was just her own friend without makeup. She went to a haunted theater, only to end up scaring the ghosts instead. She started belly dance training, but after a whole year, she still couldn't mimic a single step. One day, the trainer told her to actually watch the moves carefully, and somehow, she did well at first until she ended the routine with a random fart. Then came the spinning move, but when she tried, her whole body started lagging like bad Wi-Fi. Next up was the Ronaldo Sue move, except she accidentally turned it into an MMA slap on her trainer. So the trainer took revenge by kicking her mid-dance, pretending it was part of the choreography. And finally, when he taught her a speed-up dance routine, she just took off running. She started belly dance training, but after a whole year, she still couldn't mimic a single step. She was fishing in the freezing cold, but only managed to catch a tiny fish. While counting her catch, she noticed her biggest fish was missing, only to find it chilling inside her jacket, literally warming itself up. Then she discovered her missing pants, the same ones she lost a year ago, but as she folded them up, they magically turned into a skirt. She even caught an eel, which instantly froze. So naturally, they started having a sword fight with it. Finally, she was going to sleep in her tent, but the door got jammed, and while opening it, she destroyed the entire tent and ended up sleeping in the freezing cold. She was fishing She got splattered with ink while trying to open a water bottle with a pen. She even tried to clean her brother's face, but only made it worse. Embarrassed, she rushed onto the escalator, only to stamp her face right onto some guy's pants. And guess what? Her brother secretly tried to wipe it off with a tissue, and somehow made it even worse. On the way home, they spotted a coconut tree, and while trying to get one down, her brother kicked her instead. Later, they called their friend into the bathroom, planning to throw a bucket of ink on her for revenge. But in all the chaos, she ended up splashing her own brother. She got splattered with ink while trying to open a water bottle with a pen.
What?
She went to her hometown, but the room she was going to live in was insanely small. Surprisingly, she had a toilet, but only half of it. The other half was shared with the neighbor next door. There was even a shower right above her bed, so she could freshen up without ever getting up. When she turned the shower, it didn't spray water. It blasted music at full volume. Just as she tried to sleep, cows outside began screaming. Frustrated, she stepped out and played cow music with a whistle to calm them down. And weirdly, it worked. Finally ready to sleep, she locked the door for safety, only to realize the lock was already broken. She went to her hometown. She went to the library to study for her upcoming exam, but accidentally splattered ink on her teacher's face.
Why you bullying me?
When her friend asked her to pass the notes, she couldn't hear with her AirPods blasting, so she smacked her, making her fall straight onto the teacher. At this point, the teacher decided to borrow a martial arts book just to defend himself from her. Not wanting to fall behind, she grabbed one too. Later, when she restarted her music, her AirPods were disconnected and it blasted through the speakers. The traumatized teacher immediately left the library, only for a red laser dot to appear on her forehead. She went to the library to...
What's a rule that
She went to visit her grandparents, but her grandpa didn't even recognize her. Then she grabbed a wall poster to admire the art, only to discover it was Grandpa's secret money stash, hidden from Grandma. Even the hanging clock had money tucked behind it. This man was running a whole undercover bank. Later, she went outside to use the toilet, but when she opened the door, her grandpa was already in there. Trying to be a good granddaughter, she brought his favorite food, but ended up spilling hot soup all over his bed. While cleaning the bed sheet, she might have traumatized him for life. She went to visit her She started skateboarding but couldn't even stand straight on it. When her friend tried to help by giving her a push, she ended up smashing her head into a metal wall. She even got a free makeover by falling onto a freshly painted bench. While trying a trick with a garbage bag, it flew straight into her face. And as if that wasn't enough, she slipped on the skateboard and hit the ground. So this time, she went to a professional for help with roller shoes. But turns out the pro was also just learning. In the end, the universe gave her one last sign to stop skating for good. She started skateboarding but couldn't even... She was heading to a party, but the elevator got stuck. Frustrated, she picked up an umbrella, only to find a couple inside having their private moment. With everyone crammed inside, people started pushing, and in the chaos, someone dropped a toxic gas. Yep, a fart. When she looked down, her snacks were crushed flat from all the shoving. Then suddenly the lights went out. When everyone turned on their flashlights, she realized she was in some guy's arms. Turns out it was the same guy from the couple. Too embarrassed to make eye contact, she just stood there in silence. Finally, the doors opened, everyone rushed out, and she gave up on the party since she was already late. While walking home, she kicked a suspicious-looking umbrella, only to find the same couple again doing their thing. She was heading to a party, but she got stuck in a bucket, but that didn't stop her from casually scrolling on her phone. When her friend tried to pull her out, her shoe came off, revealing a sock with a massive hole. Eventually, her friend just gave up and started rolling the bucket. On the elevator, a woman even sat on her, thinking she was a chair. Later, when her friend came back with food, she was somehow rolling on the floor. While trying to eat, a waiter removed her shoe, and once again, the tragic sock hole made a public appearance. Finally, a waiter tossed her onto a food-serving cart to drop her home. She got stuck in a bucket, but that didn't stop her from casually scrolling on her phone. When her friend tried to pull her out, her shoe came off, revealing old stuff. She went to a $1... She bought a robot to help out around the house, but it couldn't even serve hot water properly.
Don't eat my food.
While scrolling on her phone, she commanded the robot to carry...
Don't eat my food.
She started Navy training to save her country, but it quickly turned into a chaotic monkey dance, with everyone falling into the water. During the drill to pass military bags across the tubes, she slipped and plunged straight into the water. Frustrated, her teammate tried to demonstrate how it's done. On her next attempt, she grabbed the bag, only to get thrown into the water again. When her teammate tried to pull her out, she accidentally dragged him under instead. They climbed up and somehow repeated the chaos 2 more times. Finally, they had to save a drowning baby mannequin, and somehow they managed to rescue it, but ended up completely disassembling it. She started Navy training. She went to the slimmest hotel ever, but the food was surprisingly delicious. Even on the world, she started using a wheelchair after breaking her leg. She wanted a house with a swimming pool, but her budget was tight, so she bought a house on the swimming pool. Even the floor was so slippery she couldn't even stand up straight. When she tried to peel a tangerine, it turned into a water fountain. She tossed the soaked blanket on her friend, and it hit hard enough to take her out. They even attempted to have dinner underwater like it was some kind of survival challenge. In the end, she hired a maid from overseas to clean everything up. But let's just say the maid might not be showing up tomorrow. She wanted a house with a swimming pool, but her budget... She booked the smallest hotel on the planet, but somehow it had everything a person could need. She could even sleep on the bed comfortably. Surprisingly, there was a tiny toilet too, but it seemed like she needed a bit of training to use it. While scrolling on her phone, someone came in to clean the room. Then a woman showed up to clean the toilet. But when the food arrived, there was no space to eat, so she went out to her luxury car to have her meal in peace. When she came back, she found a dog chilling in her room. That's when she finally realized she'd been staying in a dog hotel the whole time. She booked the She joined a security training center, but couldn't even dodge a water gun. The instructor showed what to do under pressure, but when her turn came, she got smacked with a toy gun. Next was the ladder run, where everyone lifted it, but she ended up hanging midair with her legs flailing like she was still running. During medical training, she ended up sitting on the patient's face while trying to help with the stretcher, yet somehow she still finished the task. Later, the trainer showed how to gently scrub a body for first aid practice. She went in with full power and snapped the mannequin clean in half. By the end, the mannequin was in pieces. Only the legs survived. When it came to a real person, she poured an entire bottle of lotion on his face. She joined a security She was heading home when her bag broke at the station, so she stuffed everything into a frog cover and ended up dragging around a giant stuffed frog. As soon as she got on the train, some passenger's smelly leg smacked her right in the face. Completely exhausted and sleep-deprived, she started eating noodles with a doll's leg. In her half-asleep state, she somehow packed a swimming costume instead of actual clothes. And it didn't stop there. She fainted on the street from pure exhaustion. To top it all off, a drunk woman saw her frog bag and started talking to it like it was a real person. She was heading home when her bag... She went to a hotel inside a cave, but while sliding through a narrow tunnel, her clothes got torn like she was auditioning for an action movie. At one point, she let out a silent fart in the cave and pretended it wasn't her. Classic silent fart, full denial mode. Later, her friend suggested she just use the toilet and handle her business properly, but this time, she was too big for the tiny toilet. While trying to fix the seat, a random grandma walked into her cave hotel room and accidentally fell straight down the tunnel. Turns out, at the very bottom of the tunnel, there was a water park, and it didn't stop there. Two kids from the water park somehow climbed into the tunnel and got stuck halfway, so she pushed him down like a package. She went to a hotel inside. She was heading to a family dinner, but the bus was so crowded she couldn't even get in. So she came up with a genius plan. Somehow, she made it inside. But the problems didn't stop there. She even got stepped on with Nike shoes. Now she has a free Nike tattoo. Someone brought their dog onto the bus. She got pushed so hard she fell right into someone's food and accidentally took a bite. Her friend somehow escaped and made it to the dinner, but she couldn't. By the end, she was so flat from being squished. She was heading to a family dinner, but the bus was so... She moved into a dormitory, but her bed was already occupied by a grandma. When she went to find the toilet, she got hit by the smelliest legs on the planet. While she was eating, a woman brought up a giant bowl of soup to her upper bunk and accidentally dropped it right on her head. To survive the leg stench crisis, she tried putting roll-on her roommate's foot. But then... it felt like her body had left her soul. From the previous incident, her lips looked like they got stung by a swarm of honeybees. In the middle of the night, she decided enough was enough and took revenge. She moved into a dormitory, but her... She went to a one-star hotel, but the room was so small, it felt like she accidentally booked a suitcase on Airbnb. Even the slipper was the same size as the room, basically a flip-flop for ants. The toilet was hanging on the wall. To use it, you had to hang there too. Full-on Spider-Man mode. The dining table matched the room perfectly. The food was so small, she just ate everything in one bite. Didn't even give her friend a chance. The curtain was absolutely beautiful, but there was no window behind it. When her friend came over to visit, they had to sit stacked like Jenga blocks. Her brother came over once and got stuck between the wall. She went to a one-star hotel. She bought a vibration machine to lose weight, but the moment she stepped on it, she started bouncing like a washing machine with bricks in it. Then she challenged her friend to eat a dragon fruit while riding the machine. The vibration was so intense, her pants gave up on life. But she held them with one hand and fed her friend with the other. Later, she casually called her dad, still bouncing like popcorn on the machine. She even tried putting makeup on her best friend's face during the chaos. And finally, she tried to wear a face mask. But the real question is, how is that thing still turned on? She bought a vibration machine to lose... She opened a restaurant in the middle of freezing snow, but the delivery system was way too intense. The customer clearly wanted a snow cone and got buried in an avalanche instead. Trying to act like nothing happened, she moved on and served another customer some water. Then out of nowhere, a waiter came sliding in and accidentally ate the customer's food. She started scolding him, trying to fix the mess. But her best friend showed up, tried to apologize to the customer, and somehow ended up kissing her. She opened a restaurant in the middle of freezing snow, but somehow one of her teeth started growing longer, and then the other followed. Now she had full-on rabbit teeth, so long she could slurp noodles without even opening her mouth. But the fun didn't last. Her teeth started to hurt. So she rushed to the dentist. When she got there, the dentist fixed them by making all her upper front teeth the same length. Now she looked like a dollar store Bugs Bunny. She couldn't even see herself in the camera. Her teeth were blocking half her face. Then she tried sipping coffee and looked like a horse sipping tea. When she got home, she grabbed her noodles again. Somehow, one of her teeth started growing longer, and then... She was doing military training on a sticky surface, but one of her squad mates got injured, so the commander told her to go save her. But while trying to help, she accidentally sat on the poor girl's face. Not exactly the rescue she was hoping for. After saving her, she hand-fed her water, but the squad mate looked absolutely traumatized. So the commander switched it up and told her to rescue a mannequin instead. She somehow pulled the mannequin out, but in pieces, and in the end, the whole squad performed a military march on the same sticky surface. Rumors say they're still marching there. She was doing military training. got an invitation to... She was doing military training on a sticky surface. She got an invitation to a live shopping show, but the host picked the wrong person to promote their products. First up was some cheese. One bite and the taste was disgusting, but she stayed professional, smiled, and said it was super tasty. Not long after, she couldn't handle the taste anymore and started gagging on camera, so the manager quickly dragged her out of frame. Then came a super fast sleeping capsule. It didn't work, so she used her acting skills. Next was a super juicy fresh orange, but the reality was completely different, and the madness didn't stop. Host moved on to a magical hair growing spray. She was completely done promoting all these useless products, so she decided to teach him a lesson. She got an invitation. She bought a new hairdryer, but the power was absolutely insane. To test it out, she tried it on her own hair first. But once she saw what this beast could do, she went full chaos mode. Next thing you know, she blasted it in her friend's face just to wake her up. She even pointed it straight at a guest who had just shown up at the door. For no reason, the toilet became her next target. Her clothes got wet, so obviously she used it to dry them too. During lunch, the madness continued. Noodles weren't eaten, they were airlifted. She bought a new hairdryer.
Bleeding gums could be the first sign of...
She got blasted with She came back to the military training camp loaded with some... She got blasted with octopus ink right in the face while trying to eat one at a cafe. Wiping it off with a tissue only made it worse. The ink spread all over her face. Embarrassed, she rushed out to catch a taxi home, but not a single driver stopped. After getting rejected by several, she decided to walk. On the way, someone mistook her for show speed. Even her friend confused a black dog for her. At that point, she blended into the night so well, she basically turned into a ninja. She got blasted with octopus ink right in the face. She came back to the military training camp loaded with supplies. The moment her friends saw she brought a whole fried chicken, they swarmed it like they hadn't eaten in days. After devouring the chicken, they even took the entire roll of toilet paper like it was gold. Next thing you know, her brand new Apple laptop was gone, and someone handed her a half-eaten apple. Even the bicycle didn't survive the chaos. It vanished within minutes. Her brand new charger got replaced with a sketchy red and black wire that looked like it came from a science project. Since the camp had no AC, they taped together every tiny fan they could find. She came back to the military. She invited her friend over to her brand new $10 million mansion and even introduced her brother. Everything seemed perfect. She was about to serve hot water like a proper host. But then, while cooking fish, she accidentally yanked out the entire fishbowl because the food was still completely frozen. She also has a hot water tub that automatically detects foot size. Then came the grand bedroom tour. The blanket was frozen stiff like a piece of cardboard. Apparently, the heater wasn't working. Next up was her new phone charger cable, which also doubled as a phone stand. She tried magnet fishing for the first time and instantly pulled out a USB stick. She thought she just found a $1 million Bitcoin drive, but when she plugged it into a computer at a cyber cafe, but then she cast the magnet again. This time, she pulls out a rusty can of fish, and for some reason, she eats it. Then comes a glass bottle. Inside was a dusty love letter from the 1970s. Finally, she caught a fish. Excited, she snapped a photo. With a full heart, she decided to release it, but then she was so relieved until she accidentally threw it back in again. She tried magnet fishing for the first time and instantly pulled out a USB stick. She thought she just found a $1 million Bitcoin drive, but when she plugged it into a computer at a cyber cafe, but then she cast the magnet again. This time, she pulls out a rusty can of fish, and for some reason, she eats it. Then comes a glass bottle. Inside was a dusty love letter from the 1970s. Finally, she caught a fish. Excited, she snapped a photo. With a full heart, she decided to release it, but then she was so relieved until she accidentally threw it back in again. She tried magnet fishing for the first time and instantly pulled out a USB stick. She thought she just found a $1 million Bitcoin drive, but when she plugged it into a computer at a cyber cafe, but then She casts the magnet again. This time, she pulls out a rusty can of fish, and for some reason, she eats it. Then comes a glass bottle. Inside was a dusty love letter from the 1970s. Finally, she caught a fish. Excited, she snapped a photo. With a full heart, she decided to release it, but then she was so relieved until she accidentally threw it back in again. She tried magnet fishing for the first time and instantly pulled out a USB stick. She thought she just found $1 million Bitcoin, but when she plugged it into a computer at a cyber cafe. But then she cast the magnet again. This time, she pulls out a rusty can of fish, and for some reason, she eats it. Then comes a glass bottle. Inside was a dusty love letter from the 1970s. Finally, she caught a fish. Excited, she snapped a photo. With a full heart, she decided to release it, but then she was so relieved until she accidentally threw it back in again. She tried magnet fishing for the first time and instantly pulled out a USB stick. She thought she just found $1 million Bitcoin drive, but when she plugged it into a computer at a cyber cafe. But then she cast the magnet again. This time, she pulls out a rusty can of fish, and for some reason, she eats it. Then comes a glass bottle. Inside was a dusty love letter from the 1970s. Finally, she caught a fish. Excited, she snapped a photo. With a full heart, she decided to release it, but then she was She started modeling training, and this time her short height wasn't a problem thanks to her sky-high heels. But then, time for the catwalk. But when she hit the runway, she didn't do a catwalk, she did an alien walk. The instructor told her to gracefully touch the curtain pole. Then, she changed into the model outfit and looked like a baby trying to cosplay as a fashion icon. And to make it worse, her teammate accidentally wore her giant heels. She started modeling training, and this time her short height wasn't a problem thanks to her sky-high heels. But then, time for the catwalk. But when she hit the runway, she didn't do a catwalk, she did an alien walk. The instructor told her to gracefully touch the curtain pole. Then, she changed into the model outfit and looked like a baby trying to cosplay as a fashion icon. And to make it worse, her teammate accidentally wore her giant heels. She started modeling training, and this time her short height wasn't a problem thanks to her sky-high heels. She started intense army training, but the freezing cold made everyone's clothes rock solid. Somehow, they still managed to force them onto their bodies. But then, she even tried to remove her frozen gloves. Later, when they tried to sleep, the blanket had turned into a stiff cardboard. Even the phone charger cable was frozen straight. The temperature was so low that their food froze instantly. But she refused to give up on her coffee. And thanks to the freezing cold, everyone finally discovered what she secretly does and blames on others. She started intense army training, but the freezing cold made everyone's clothes rock solid. Somehow, they still managed to force them onto their bodies. But then, she even tried to remove her frozen gloves. Later, when they tried to sleep, the blanket had turned into a stiff cardboard. Even the phone charger cable was frozen straight. The temperature was so low that their food froze instantly. But she refused to give up on her coffee. And thanks to the freezing cold, everyone finally discovered what she secretly does and blames on others. She started intense army training, but the freezing cold made everyone's clothes rock solid. Somehow, they still managed to force them onto their bodies. But then, she even tried to remove her frozen gloves. Later, when they tried to sleep, the blanket had turned into a stiff cardboard. Even the phone charger cable was frozen straight. The temperature was so low that their food froze instantly. But she refused to give up on her coffee. And thanks to the freezing cold, everyone finally discovered what she secretly does and blames on others. She started intense army training, but the freezing cold made everyone's clothes rock solid. Somehow, they still managed to force them onto their bodies. But then, she even tried to remove her frozen gloves.
How? Who's tea? How? was alone. I was a ghost. Huh? What happened? Mark? What do you mean by pouring me off? Go down. Go down. Go down? Don't you not have to go down? What? Wait, you want the power? What? No. Yeah, sure. Oh, then I have to say what? It's 250. That's all. Whoa. Hey, look, Mark. I didn't know. Mark. Ako na. Came so far now. There. No, we're going down, down, down. It's not our moment. We're not gonna be shining. We're not gonna be. No, we're not gonna be golden. What? We're gonna be silver. Gonna be silver? Someday. Nothing but the cold. Blah, blah, blah. Well, all she just says
Your voices cannot defeat.
I feel bad for her. It's interesting. Shut it. She tried her best. Yeah, but why did you say that? How about when you did it? No, how about when you did it? You always joke like that. How about when you didn't know the lyrics yet? To soda pop. Maybe like, well, she's not singing. This is just me. But Tom poking. You're like that. Yeah, don't make fun of me. You don't even know the song. What happened to his eyes?
You did.
What? I didn't sing good.
It's all back.
No, you sing good. Sing good. Zia.
I told you.
Zia.
No.
What? You're being unfair to her.
Shut
What makes me this? Settings doesn't work. Let me see change character. Then what do we change?
They can make hearts out of thin air.
Oh.
They're kids.
I mean, demons. Obviously demons.
Make me wanna flip the top. I'ma come make it hit the spot. And your little drip, the drop, fix and pop. So I'm doing that stick and hot.
I don't care. The demon's a demon. We kill them. No, it's too public. What if they try to kill all these people?
It doesn't look like they're gonna hurt anyone. In fact, it almost seems like they're nice demons.
Demons are never nice. No.
Boys, right now. I don't think they're bad. I think they're just gonna say I'm scared.
That's it for now. See you tonight on everyone's favorite variety show. Santa Boys love you!
My little soda pop.
To be fair, that's also something a magician would do.
Oh, those are demons. We're gonna kill them. Let's get battle ready.
Battle ready. Run! What? My beer vanilla cookie. I can make some crunchy chicken.
I'm the only one who loves your sis. Feel the way my voice gets underneath your skin. Listen, 'cause I'm reaching to the crowd. Can I get the mic a little higher? Give me a desire. I can be the story of a liar.
Bobo. But I can. It's fine. He's doing that to me. Okay, hold it. It's not enough. No, you don't need to. Just it's up to it's a long. Stop whispering to me. Nothing. Just whisper or else. She said you were just mumbling. That's what. Look. Okay.
Oh, you got the pattern. Now you gotta die.
The only ones dying tonight are you. I said the only ones dying tonight are you.
What?
Your fans!
Get into the fire! Look at the much a little higher!
We need to make it hurt.
You came at a bad time, but you just crossed the line. You wanna get wild? Oh, you're so wild. Better come right, better not try. Get into a ladder, 'cause my die, living the time, trying to start a battle. Bleeding isn't in my blood, that's a good thought. Bleeding you is what I do. Oh, yeah, hiding the body, naughty, naughty, sorry. When you pull up a little late to the party. La, 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 la. Feel that I was born for this. There ain't no point in avoiding it. Annoyed, I'm picking up, pick me up.
Hey bro, do you have some bread? I have nothing. Cause we have beer bread, wiener bread. Chocolate. Mommy, this is bread. Well, that's your bread. Yeah, but they used it. Sit down for the show. I'm gonna show you how. No, it's not Bobo. That's Chard. That's the sound. Why the fuck is it back? This is distracting me. So there's a rowboat. Just watch MSA on the TV, I don't know. From Mario to Buttercup. Hey, Mom, can I go too?
Yeah. Let's go because we go to Mom's place.
See ya.
Please subscribe to the channel, or Mikey will be really sad.
Please, just subscribe.
Alright, Mikey, are you ready to go mining today?
Yeah, I'm ready, JJ. Oh wait, you forgot to put on your mining helmet.
I don't need that helmet, Mikey. I mine just fine without it.
But JJ, it's for your safety. What if something happens to you?
I told you, Mikey, I'm fine with it. I'll see you in a few hours.
Alright, JJ, if you say so.
Yeah, Mikey, good luck. Nice. I've already found my first iron. This time I'm definitely going to beat Mikey and find more iron and diamonds than him. Ha ha ha! And all without a helmet.
Bye-bye, Anderson. Where's your sweater?
Oh, God.
Ate, your charger. Ate. Ate, your charger. Ate. Give it to me.
Here is my charger.
Faster to your sister. Leave me. Bye, Anderson. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you, Nian. Sorry. Close the door po to. Close the door po to.
Bye.
Bye na. Close the door po to.
Bye.
Uy, base kanina pa yun na TV ha. Kanina yun. Hindi, mapasa ulit na TV.
Please subscribe to the channel, or Mikey will be really sad.
But please, just subscribe.
Alright, Mikey, are you ready to go mining today?
Yeah, I'm ready, JJ. But wait, you forgot to put on your mining helmet.
I don't need that helmet, Mikey. I mine just fine without it.
But JJ, it's for your safety. What if something happens to you?
I told you, Mikey, I'm fine without it. I'll see you in a few hours.
Alright, JJ, if you say so.
Yeah, Mikey, good luck. Nice. I've already found my first iron. This time I'm definitely going to beat Mikey and find more iron and diamonds than him. Ha ha ha!
and all without a helmet.
I hope I win this time. Wait a second. I think I heard something. No way. Could it be? Maybe JJ got into trouble down there. I have to check. Fast. What if he needs help? Oh no. This can't be happening. No way. JJ. Looks like he's been buried by these blocks. Oh man. What do I do now? I told you, JJ, you should have worn that helmet. If he had listened, maybe he'd be okay right now. But no. And now this happened. All right, Mikey. Pull yourself together. I need to dig him out right now. I really hope I can save him. Please be okay, JJ. Ugh, why is this happening to me? I don't think I can dig all of this out on my own. I need to call someone for help. Huh?
You got magic.
Oh no.
That got weird. This Friday, here comes a blue kind of power. Who are you?
The smart who's gonna kick your big giant butt.
That was definitely inappropriate.
At Vistaprint, we print signs so people can see your brand up close. But we also print signs so that people can see your business here. See it here. And see it here. So you stand out. Even when they're way back here. Get 20% off signs and banners at Vistaprint.ca.
Oh, I can't believe this is really happening. I still can't accept that JJ is gone. Just recently, we were mining for diamonds together. And now today, it's his funeral. I don't even feel like eating cookies anymore. That's how heavy this sadness is. How am I supposed to keep playing, having fun, laughing without JJ by my side? Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I'm ready to go to JJ's grave. I know, it's so hard, and I keep thinking, if only he had listened to me about the helmet. But no, never mind. Let's not talk about that now. Banana Kid's here too. That's good. All of JJ's closest friends gathered here today. Soon the rest of the village will arrive, but for now, it's just us. We need to say goodbye. Okay, Banana Kid, you go first, one at a time. Let's give JJ the farewell he deserves. It's so hard to believe this is real. He even brought his favorite dessert for JJ, banana ice cream. JJ always loved that. Now it's Carrie's turn. She looks so heartbroken. We all are. I wish there was something we could do. But who am I kidding? Do miracles even exist? All right, I guess. It's my turn now. Goodbye, JJ. Thank you for every adventure, every laugh, every memory. You were more than a friend. You were my brother. Maybe, just maybe, we'll meet again someday. Somehow, somewhere. It's so hard to say this, but goodbye. We miss you so much. Carrie, Banana Kid, and I will never forget you.
I feel kind of strange. What the? Carrie? Banana Kid? Mikey? Whoa, I can fly? Wait a second. Am I a ghost? Yeah, it looks like my funeral is happening right now. But I can see Mikey, Carrie, Banana Kid, all of them. So sad together. Oh no, it looks like they're starting to leave. I guess that was their final goodbye. Mikey, can you hear me? Mikey? Who am I kidding? Of course he can't hear me. I still want to have fun, just like before. Even Banana Kid left his favorite dessert on my grave. I really want to eat it so bad. This can't be real. This is insane. Wait, someone's coming.
Finally, they're all gone. Now I can begin the ritual. I'll try to contact the ghost of JJ. But first I need to use my secret artifact. Perfect. It looks like it's starting to work. Even the rain's kicking in. Just a little more, and I think I'll manage to see JJ. Wait a second. JJ? Is that you?
A villager? A priest? It's really you? You can actually see me?
I can't believe it. I actually did it. JJ, I can really see you.
Villager, this is unbelievable. How did you do it? How can you see me? Did you cast some kind of spell?
That doesn't matter, JJ. I didn't do this for nothing. I used my magical skills to help you. I want to save you, JJ. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand. But what do I have to do to come back to life? Can you really help me?
Yes, JJ. I can help you. But there's something you need to do, and it's very dangerous. In order to return to the living... All right, let's head to my house first. I'll explain everything to you there. So follow me, JJ.
Sure thing, villager. That's easy. Look, I can fly. This is just incredible. Honestly, being a ghost isn't that bad. You can fly anywhere, see whatever you want. But my friends can't see me. That's the worst part.
Yes, JJ, I know. That's exactly why I want to help you. I want to help you come back to life. But to do that, you have to do something dangerous. You must defeat death itself.
What? Villager, what are you talking about? Death? How am I supposed to do that? I'm just a ghost.
It doesn't matter that you're a ghost, JJ. I have something for you. Let me bring you some special artifacts. All right? Here they are. JJ, these are rare, secret magical artifacts. A set of enchanted armor and a super magical sword. With them, you'll have the power to fight death. But make no mistake, it's still going to be very dangerous. You'll have to give it everything you've got. Do you understand?
Yes, Villager, I understand. And wow, your sword and armor look absolutely amazing. I really think I might be able to beat death with these. Ha ha ha.
Don't get too confident, JJ. This is still serious. If you lose, you'll never get another chance to return to life. Do you understand that, JJJ?
Yes, Villager, I understand completely.
Good. If you're ready, then it's time to go summon death. All right, JJ, we're here. Now, please don't interrupt me. I'm about to summon death itself.
Okay, Villager, I'll stay out of the way. But when she shows, what exactly do I need to do?
Just destroy her using the artifacts I gave you. Got it?
Yeah, Villager, I understand. I won't interrupt. I'll just wait until she appears.
Good, JJ. Now, please, be quiet. I need to fully concentrate in order to summon her with my artifacts. Come forth, Death. I summon you, Death. I call upon your power. Show yourself to me now. Reveal yourself, Death.
Villager, she's here.
Then quick, destroy her, JJ.
All right, I'll try. Take this, Death. Whoa, this sword really does have some incredible power. Yes! Villager, I did it. Your artifacts are amazing. I actually defeated death. Wait, I feel kind of strange.
Good luck, JJ. See you later.
Ugh, where am I? What's going on? My head hurts. Wait a second. No way. Did it actually work? I'm back. I'm alive again. I'm finally human. As fun as flying was, I'm really happy to be back. Mikey! Mikey, can you hear me? Mikey, are you here? Why isn't he answering me? Maybe I can lure him over with a treat. Mikey, can you hear me? Hello? Maybe I am still a ghost after all.
Huh? What? JJ, no way! This can't be real. Is that really you, JJ? But how? What? Magic is real? I knew it! JJ, how did you come back? I don't understand anything.
Mikey, Villager helped me come back. A priest. He helped me defeat death.
But JJ, there's no priest in our village.
What are you talking about? What do you mean there isn't? He wore purple robes. He was a real priest.
No, JJ. That priest died 50 years ago.
But then who was helping me all this time?
Our family's been on this farm since 1896. Over those years, we've been dairy cows.
This is exciting. Like, this is where the action happens.
This is where the milk is made. On our dairy farm, we've always focused on treating our cows right because we think it's just look for that blue cow and it's Canadian fresh dairy.
That can always make great food with fresh local dairy. These dishes are family recipes that my family now absolutely loves.
Cheers, guys. A whole lot of good starts right here in Alberta.
Wow. You like it?
Where's Kuya Mac?
Remind me where I parked my car.
You were parked in lot 19A.
19A.
Can you give me a lift home?
No.
Hoy, paupo na yun doon si anak eh. Kanina pa yun na TV, mapasao na yun. Dito kayo mag-imit sa kwarto, dali. Tanggal na saksa, kaya nag-kuryente pa yun. Dito ka na remote kaya ano ka mapasao na ng TV.
What?
Dali, ang saksak na. Dito ka mag sa kwarto. Pagpupad ka mo, kaya kanina pa yun na TV. Mapasao na yun.
What, Ma? Kanina pa lang yun.
Dito ka mag sa ano. Pagpupad ka mo.
Naman. Where's the remote? You got it. Not me. Kasaan?
Down. Down.
This one?
Arrow down.
This one?
Hmm. Okay.
No, press.
Okay, at the center. Okay, at the center. At the center. Yeah. Yeah.
Arcan Trailers legendary clearance sale is at all locations from July 10th to 26th. Check out deals like the Coleman 25B for only $159 bi-weekly, or the...
It's night already? Mikey's still not back yet. Well, it's late, so I guess I'm going to bed now.
Hey, JJ! JJ! JJ!
Huh?
JJ!
Oh, hey, Mikey. Where were you?
I found the tunnel where people say that Turbo Granny shows up. So, let's go test our courage.
Huh?
They say if Turbo Granny outruns you, you'll be cursed.
Isn't that just an urban legend?
It sure is. Let's go check it out. Come on.
But I'm tired, and I don't want to leave the house anymore.
Aw, seriously? You're just scared, aren't you?
What?
Don't be so scared. I'll be there, so it'll be fine. Come on, it's this way. Hurry up.
What choice do I have?
All right, follow me. Oh, we're here. The rumors say that Turbo Granny is supposed to appear in this tunnel. Let's try going inside.
I'm not sure about this. Mikey, we shouldn't enter the tunnel.
Huh?
We shouldn't hang around here.
JJ, you're just scared, aren't you? Well, you can stay right here, scaredy cat.
Huh?
I'll go in for you. Wait there.
Yo, wait, Mikey!
Okay.
Mikey, this seems dangerous. You should definitely turn back.
Huh? JJ, you're just way too scared. Even if Turbo Granny does show up, I'm fast, so I'll be fine. I'm not scared at all.
That tunnel is definitely bad news.
Nothing's happening so far. Stop being such a scaredy cat and come over here.
Hold it, Mikey. Look over there.
Huh?
It's Turbo Granny. Don't let her pass you. Turbo Granny just passed you. Whoa. Here she comes. She's gone.
Huh?
Huh? Are you okay?
Oh, I didn't actually think Turbo Granny would appear. Oh,
This is really bad.
huh? What do you mean?
Mikey, Turbo Granny outran you.
And?
You could be cursed.
Huh? Seriously? No way. That's awful. What do I do? Huh? There's nothing wrong with me. Oh, I know. This whole thing about being cursed when Turbo Granny outruns you was just a myth. See? There's absolutely nothing wrong with me.
Mikey?
Uh-huh.
What's that?
Huh? What's wrong?
Your head.
Huh?
Look at it.
Huh?
You're growing white hair.
What?
Just like Turbo Granny. You've been cursed by her.
Let me see. Huh?
See?
Oh, you're right. I'm growing white hair like Turbo Granny.
What have you done? Anyone cursed by Turbo Granny will slowly start to look like her. After just 1 week, she'll take over your body.
I don't want that. I don't want to turn into Turbo Granny.
Mikey, in that case, our only option is to break the curse before Turbo Granny completely takes over your body.
Yeah, but how are we supposed to break the curse?
Well, for starters, we can go to a temple and ask a monk for an exorcism.
Yeah, let's do that. We need to hurry then. I don't want to turn into Turbo Granny.